No greater peace, no greater joy than with Christ as our master. I am a bond slave of the Most High, brought to his throne, hear me say freedom is alive. No fetters and a gleaming robe of silk fresh. I'm giving new songs of meaning and a true breath. He gives me fresh air and a renewed mind. I have come to see beauty for the first time. I can now feel a peace that will never fade, a joy better than any mortal man's praise. I'm talking about a presence brighter than a million suns. I'm talking about a Father, Son, Spirit, Holy One. I'm talking about the infinite who then created time. I'm talking about the one who wove together human minds. And we dare to understand this, and we dare to manufacture all this filthiness. So Father God, take away the sin and blasphemy. Tear it all asunder in the presence of your majesty.
What a master, what a God, what a God. Got the sinners and the lost, he gave it all. Nobody even compares, nobody even compares, nobody even compares, nobody even compares.
So we give him praise.
What a master, what a God, what a God. Got the sinners and the lost, you gave it all. Nobody even compares, nobody even compares, nobody even compares, nobody even compares.
So we give you praise, hey.
Okay, let's go. The one who reached into the depths of my hell, well, he walked in and held my hand and brought me as well as he exited. The gray blaze bowed down as he exhaled his exodus, and authority compelled it all to repel. Not a single hair was touched, the robes had the same smell. I was a man on fire, something like Denzel. Convinced I was in prison and forsaken to a cell, but redemption had another plan, another plan. What a God, man, his excellence driving me to excel. What God, man, will put himself with men to be expelled. What a shame, was rejected and reduced to caramel. No honor given, disrespected, mangled and material. What a king, his decree included heathens who rebelled, and his enemies, the skeptics who wear logic on the belt. My crimson stains are gone, getting harder to tell, We got his new scarlet letters to wear forever,
What a master, what a God, what a God. Got the sinners and the lost, he gave it all. Nobody even compares, nobody even compares, nobody even compares, nobody even compares.
Go and lift them up.
What a master, what a God, what a God. Got the sinners and the lost, you gave it all. Nobody even compares, nobody even compares, nobody even compares, nobody even compares.
Go and lift them up.
Striking in appearance, nothing special about him. Unattractive in his presence, a carpenter's son. Worker comes from Nazareth, modern day slums. Most don't get out the ghetto as it's what to become. And the earthly riches poor with nothing to show for. The low class and ridiculed by pastors and chauffeurs. Despised and rejected, you could call him an outcast. Mocked and laughed at, usually ran with the rat pack. But what kind of master comes to live with his people? Walk and cry with his people, serve and die for his people. Nobody knew he was the king of all kings. When death encountered his presence, he devoured his sting. Majestic in power, you're humble and big. We were sheep for the slaughter, but he was slain for the sheep. Witness the power of our master, who gives his life, and while being dead, resurrects himself back to life. Come on.
What a master, what a God, what a God. Got the sinners and the lost, he gave it all. Nobody even compares, nobody even compares, nobody even compares, nobody even compares.
Give him praise.
What a master, what a God, what a God. Got the sinners and the lost, you gave it all. Nobody even compares, nobody even compares, nobody even compares, nobody even compares.
Lift them high.
What a master, what a God, what a God. Got the sinners and the lost, he gave it all. Nobody even compares, nobody even compares, nobody even compares, nobody even compares. What a master, what a God, what a God. You got for sinners and the lost, you gave it all. Nobody even compares,
nobody even compares,
nobody even compares,
nobody even compares.